Hello mga Kamaniwise! Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to share the top 6 high dividend yield property stocks based on their latest cash dividends and current prices. Ginawan ko na ng screening ang mga stocks na ito, so you're not just getting high yields but also quality companies that are financially stable. Disclaimer, this is for educational and informational purposes only. Hindi ito financial advice. Investing comes with risk, so always do your own due diligence before investing. Number 6 is Robinson's Land Corporation. Stock code is RLC. RLC is the parent company of RCR, one of the strongest REITs in the Philippines. Market capitalization is 69.58 billion pesos. RLC is a mid-cap company. Robinson's Land Corporation acquires, develops, operates, leases, and sells real estate properties in the Philippines. Well-diversified ang portfolio ng RLC. It operates through Robinson's Malls, hotels and resorts, offices, residential, destination estates, and logistics and industrial facilities. In terms of revenue breakdown, pinakamalaki ang contribution ng Robinsons Malls at 41.8%, followed by Robinsons Offices at 20.2%, residential contributes 18.8%, hotels at 14.1%, and other segments at 5.1%. Well-diversified ang sources ng revenue ng RLC. Ang data na ito ay galing sa Simply Wall Street. If you want to try it, you can sign up for a free account using my referral link in the description box below. Pag nag-upgrade ka sa premium account, you can get a discount on your first year, around 20 to 40% discount. Dividend yield ng RLC is 5.18% with a healthy payout ratio of 29%. That means RLC is retaining 71% of its earnings for its growth. RLC has been paying consistent dividends since 1999. More than 2 decades na siyang namimigay ng dividend. So, nag-start siya at 0.01 per share. And then, from 2014 to 2025, RLC's dividend amount grew at an average rate of 7% per year. Malaki ang growth from 2022 to 2025. Ang 3-year compound annual growth rate is 14.5%. And all-time high ang dividend na ibinigay noong June. This reflects the company's stable earnings and reliable cash flow from its diversified property portfolio. In terms of valuation, RLC's current PE ratio is 5.5 times, the highest among its peers, pero it's still considered good value. On top of that, its price-to-book ratio is only 0.4 times. RLC is trading at just 40% of its book value. My calculated intrinsic value based on its earnings and growth potential ay 22.57 pesos. Buy below price with 30% margin of safety is 15.8 pesos per share. RLC is still undervalued. Number 5 is Rockwell Land Corporation. Stock code is ROC. This is a small cap company with a market capitalization of 12.05 billion pesos. Rockwell Land Corporation operates as a property developer in high-end market, primarily in Metro Manila, and then nag-expand sa nearby provinces. And meron na rin silang properties sa Bacolod and Cebu in Visayas. Meron siyang dalawang segments, residential development and commercial development. In terms of revenue breakdown, 79.5% ng revenue ay galing sa residential development, showing a heavy reliance on residential sales. 20.5% naman ay galing sa commercial development. This mix adds some diversification. Dividend yield is 5.74% and healthy rin ang kanyang payout ratio at 20%. Rockwell is keeping plenty of earnings for its growth. Share ko lang ang formula ng pag-calculate ng dividend yield at dividend payout ratio para sa mga newbies. Formula for dividend yield equals annual dividend amount divided by share price times 100. Nag-iiba ang dividend yield depende sa share price. Ang dividend payout ratio naman is annual dividend amount divided by EPS times 100. You can find the annual dividend sa PSE Edge or sa MSN Money PH. Rockwell first started paying cash dividends noong 2013, just a year after its IPO noong 2012, showing commitment to return value to shareholders. And once a year ang dividend payout. Ang payout schedule ay around September. From 2013 to 2025, RAC's dividend grew at an average of 10.5% per year. And because of the pandemic, bumaba ang dividends noong 2020 and 2021. The good thing is, hindi sila nag-stop magbigay ng dividends maski affected ng pandemic ang earnings ng kumpanya. And nakabawi naman noong 2022 after the pandemic. So from 2022 to 2025, the 3-year compound annual growth rate is 31%, showing strong recovery after the pandemic. And kakadeclare lang ng dividend for 2025. Ang ex-dividend date is August 6. So pwede pa humabol basta mabili ang RAC before August 6. Nag-increase uli ang dividend ngayong 2025. In terms of valuation, PE ratio of Rockwell is only 3.2 times, considered great value compared to its peers. And mababa rin ang kanyang price-to-book ratio at just 0.4 times, meaning Rockwell is trading at only 40% of its book value. So based on PE ratio and price-to-book ratio, Rockwell is undervalued. My calculated intrinsic value based on its earnings and growth rate is 3.3 pesos per share. At ang buy below price with 30% margin of safety is 2.31 pesos. So at the current price of 2.11, RAC is still undervalued. Number 4 is PhilInvest Land Incorporated. Stock code is FLI. Market capitalization is 19.25 billion pesos. PhilInvest Land operates through real estate and leasing segments. It develops residential communities, housing units, residential buildings, farm estates, industrial parks, residential resort projects, membership club, and condominium buildings. In terms of revenue contribution, 65.2% ng total revenue nila ay galing sa real estate operations. A significant portion of its revenue relies on property sales. And then 33.6% naman from leasing operations and others at 1.2%. Dividend yield is 5.81% and healthy rin ang payout ratio at 28%. FLI has been consistently paying annual dividends since 2008, showing a strong commitment to returning value to shareholders. And then from 2016 to 2020, meron siyang special dividends. Pero nung nagka-pandemic, nag-stop magbigay ng special dividends. And once a year ang dividend payout, around May to June ang payment schedule. Ang 10-year compound annual growth rate sa dividend ay 3%. At ang 3-year compound annual growth rate naman from 2022 ay 2%. Hindi ganun kalaki ang growth sa dividends. FLI's PE ratio is 4.6 times. It's a good value investment based on this metric. Price-to-book ratio is just 0.2 times. So FLI is trading at just 20% of its book value. My calculated intrinsic value is 1 peso per share. At ang buy below price ko with 30% margin of safety is 0.7. So at the current price of 0.85, it's still below its intrinsic value pero above na siya ng buy below price ko na 0.7. Pwede mong gawing 20% lang ang margin of safety kung less conservative ka. Number 3 is Cebu Landmasters Incorporated. Ang market cap is 8.66 billion pesos. Cebu Landmasters engages in the development, leasing, management, and sale of real estate properties. CLI properties include residential condominium units, subdivision houses and lots, and townhouses, as well as office projects, retail spaces, and hotels. Cebulan Masters is in 17 key cities in Visayas and Mindanao. Mataas ang dividend yield ng Cebu Landmasters. Dividend yield is 7.2% with a healthy payout ratio of 21%. 96.2% of CLI's revenue ay galing sa real estate, focusing on developing and selling residential and office units, so property sales ang kanilang core business. Hotel operations contributed 1.5%, management services at 1.4%, and rental at 0.9%. Ang strength nila is in property development. CLI started distributing cash dividends noong 2018, a year after its IPO. CLI has been a reliable dividend payer since 2018. Ang kanyang compound annual growth rate from 2018 to 2025 is around 2.6%, showing consistent growth. Kaya lang malit lang yung growth. And then bumaba ang regular dividend noong 2022, but it started giving special dividends. Mataas lang ang utang ng CLI. Debt to equity ratio is 164.79%, showing it's leaning heavily on borrowing for its growth. Pero acceptable naman ang kanyang interest coverage ratio at 3.7 times. Interest coverage ratio is a key metric showing how well a company can pay interest on its debts. For CLI, a solid 3.7 times means ang profit niya kayang bayaran ang interest payments ng kanyang mga utang. And then meron din siyang cash na 4.38 billion pesos. Cebu Landmasters has a low PE ratio of 3.4 times. Great value siya compared to its peers. CLI's price-to-book ratio is just 0.4 times. Undervalued ang CLI based on its PE ratio and price-to-book ratio. My calculated intrinsic value based on its earnings and growth is 4.57 pesos. At ang buy below price with 30% margin of safety ay 3.2 pesos per share. So at the current price of 2.5 pesos per share, super undervalued pa rin ang CLI. Number 2 is Century Properties Group. Stock code is CPG with a market cap of 8.12 billion pesos. So halos same size sila ng CLI. It engages in the development, marketing, and sale of mid and high-rise condominiums and single-detached homes and leasing of retail and office space. 88.3% of CPG's revenue ay galing sa real estate development, making it the company's core business. Leasing contributes 7.5%, while property and hotel management contribute 4.2%. Dividend yield is 7.52% with a healthy payout ratio of 29%. CPG started paying dividends noong 2012, starting from 0.01 per share, a year after its IPO. And then from 2014 to 2018, flat ang dividends, hindi masyadong nag-grow. Nag-decline ang dividend niya noong 2019, tapos nagka-pandemic, kaya affected ang earnings and nag-skip sila ng dividend noong 2022. Pero bumawi noong 2024 with a big jump in dividends. Ngayong 2025, mataas pa rin ang kanyang upcoming dividend thanks to their growing revenue and earnings. Nagka-turnaround ang performance ng CPG after the pandemic. From 2014 to 2025, CPG's dividends grew at an average rate of 11.1%. So sana magtuloy-tuloy na tumaas ang dividends. Ang baba rin ng kanyang PE ratio at 3.4 times. Price-to-book ratio ay mababa rin, 0.4 times. So it's priced at only 40% of its book value. Calculated intrinsic value based on its earnings and growth is 1.21 pesos per share. At ang buy below price ko with 30% margin of safety is 0.85. So at the current price of 0.70 per share, undervalued pa rin ang CPG. Number 1 is Shang Properties Incorporated. Ticker is SHNG. It has a market cap of 19.5 billion pesos. Shang Properties Incorporated operates through property developments, hotel operations, leasing, and other business segments. It develops and sells residential and condominium units. And the company is also involved in the rental and leasing of mall and office buildings, as well as operates and manages car parks. Yang's revenue mix is well diversified. 32.4% from property development, 30.7% naman from hotel operations, 19.8% from leasing, and 17.2% from other sources. So well diversified ang portfolio ng Xiang Properties, and that adds to their stability. Xiang has an attractive dividend yield of 7.73% and mababa rin ang kanyang dividend payout ratio at 16%. Property developers retain most of their earnings to fund new projects. So they keep their payout ratios below 30%. But because their earnings are solid and consistent, kahit low payout ratio, nakakapagbigay pa rin sila ng magandang dividend yield. And Shang has been a solid dividend payer since 1998. So more than 2 decades na of consistency. And from 2014 to 2018, dividends were steadily growing. Pero affected ng pandemic ang earnings noong 2020, kaya nag-decline ang dividend noong 2021. And nakabawi naman noong 2022. And then significant ang increase ng dividend noong 2023. Ang 10-year compound annual growth rate sa dividend ay 7.5%. At ang kanyang 5-year compound annual growth rate is 10.6%. Siya ang merong pinakamababang PE ratio at 2.1 times, lower than its peers. This indicates that Shang is cheaper relative to its earnings. Price to book ratio is just 0.4 times. So undervalued ang Shang based on its PE ratio and price to book ratio. Ang calculated intrinsic value ko is 5.8 pesos per share. At ang buy below price with 30% margin of safety ay 4.06 pesos per share. So yan ang 6 na property stocks na nagbibigay ng magandang dividends. Alin sa mga ito ang hawak mo? Let me know in the comment section below. At kung gusto mong mag-invest sa dividend stocks pero wala ka pang broker account, you can sign up with Dragonfly using my referral link in the description. Pwede mo ring sundan ang signature portfolio ko sa Dragonfly.